You are now tuned into ChiChat Podcast, where four women come together to encourage, inform, and inspire women by creating a dialogue that develops strong sisterhood and friendship. Around the table is Yolanda, Ebony, Katrina, and Breonna. Okay, now it's time for some ChiChat.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the ChiChat Podcast, where we're doing some chatting up in here. Before we get started, first of all, I want to know how you guys are doing. Please leave us some comments in the comment section. You 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all know what it is. I post it all the time, so y'all know which one it is. Go ahead and pick out which one you are. Put it down below. Bree, how you feeling tonight, darling? Or today?
I am a 5, still here.
Katrina.
I'm a 5, been a 5 all day.
All right, Ebony.
5 now. I wasn't all day, but now I'm a 5 because I'm chatting with my boo. So.
All right, that's what I like to hear. You know what, your girl here is at a 5 because just like Ebony, I love chatting with my girls. They always bring me up. And you know what? Y'all always bring me up too. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get right on into this topic. Now, there was a video that was circulating. A mother and a wife got into an argument, ready to throw them hands over who's going to sit in the front seat. I have named this episode, hey, I call dibs on that front seat. That's what I have named it. Now, who gets to ride in the front seat? Is it mama or is it wifey? I'm going to go first here because I'm ready to answer this question. Out of respect for my mother-in-law, well, I don't have one now, but when I did have one, of course I will let her sit in the front seat, even though it's my car. It was my car, but still. I was allowed.
I caught that. Just an FYI there, guys.
I don't have any more tea. I'm just gonna sip my water.
Look,
Harris Teeter brand, by the way.
The girl is out of water. I'm out of options. All out of options.
Well, out of respect, I think it's only right to allow the mom to sit in the front seat. But hey, I'm not a wife. So all of my girls up here are wives. So I'm going to throw it to them and just let them explain to me who needs to ride in the front seat. Is it mama or wifey? Ebony.
Oh gosh, well I had to go first. Well, okay, so this is funny because my mother-in-law, she does not have license whatsoever. So my husband, he a lot of times have to, he'll go and, take her places. Even I will go and take her places. But if we're all riding together, then most of the time, I let her sit in the front seat and I'll just sit in the back because I know her knees, she had a problem with her knees. Her legs get cramped up. My car is small, so she needs to be in the front where, she can stretch her legs and stuff out. So in that aspect, I don't have no issues with letting her sit in the front seat. I don't think I would have argued or anything like that. Like, no, I don't know. But yeah, I let her sit in the front seat.
Well, you mentioned that her knees cramp up. Let me tell y'all something. I have arthritis in my right knee, and it is double hockey sticks.
Oh, yeah.
When it gets sore and all crazy. Don't let it be raining and cold outside, okay? I know all about that all too well.
Yeah.
So, Katrina, who rides in the front seat?
As far as me and my mother-in-law, I always offer it up. Like, I'll ask her, you want to sit in the front? Majority of the time, she's gonna say no. No, baby, you go ahead. But I always offer it to her. I would never just jump in the front seat and be like, oh no, you're getting in the back. That's just not how I roll. So out of respect for who she is, and she's been my elder, I think more than anything, I would offer her the front seat. So
Yeah.
I would never, ever in my life argue with her about the front seat. Oh my God, no.
Yeah. Well, look, I know Katrina's mother-in-law, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. That time we went to the mountains, Katrina was driving, and her mother-in-law, me and her both wanted the back seat, okay? Because we wanted we both wanted to get back. Look, please let me get in the back seat. I want to stretch out.
Look, and it was Yolanda's car. I was driving.
That is
As soon as she drove up, she was like, "Oh, so you driving? I'm getting in the back." And my mother-in-law was like, "I wanted to get in the back. I don't mind. I don't mind."
Katrina's mother-in-law is a beautiful person. I love her so much. But look, the next time, well, she can get wherever she wants to.
you have to show her this episode.
I'm gonna have to make sure she watched this episode.
Yeah, and I love you. Loves you. Bree, who sits in that front seat?
I actually started laughing because all of y'all just sound so sweet. So basically what happened was, look at Katrina, she like, girl, what you about to say? So basically, my mother-in-law is similar to Ebony's mother-in-law. And so this particular day, I'm laughing about a particular day, but to answer the question, it's usually she's in the front. But let me tell you this quick story. So this particular day I rode with Q, and I just sat there, honey. I ain't getting no, do you want to sit up here? I said, I just sat my happy tail there. I was like, and so she got the back or whatever. But then when Q had called me on the phone, he went to store her. He was like, Bree, can you get in the back because her legs? And I was like, okay. So then when I got in the back, she was like, thank you for getting in the back. I just didn't want to say nothing. So that's my little story. I said it was funny because, all of y'all like, yeah, get in the front. I was like,
And you know like how Katrina said her mother-in-law, she'll offer up the front seat and she'll say no. Like my mother-in-law, she'll do the same thing, and I'm like, no, get in the front seat. Like I had to make her get in the front seat. and it's just because like I know how much pain she go through with her legs and stuff like that. And she actually is needing a surgery, so I'm just like, no, get in the front seat. Like my legs are like 2 inches long anyway, so Rashawn also he's driving, it's like he's like sitting in the back seat, so I'm fine. I don't need that much space, so yeah, I'm
right.
going to sit in the front seat. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if I ever again, maybe I'll have a sweet mother-in-law, which my ex-mother-in-law is very sweet. She's such a sweetheart. But maybe I'll look up again and have another sweet mother-in-law if the day comes, and then she can sit in the front seat. Now, if she's mean, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go into that. Okay, now if something do pop off, like them 2 women in that video, the mother and the wife, whose responsibility is it to calm the unrest? Is it the husband's responsibility to calm that down, or is it the wife's or the mother's? Katrina.
Well, I personally, like I said, I don't think it should ever go that far. For one thing, it's your elder. You should always respect your elders. But in that aspect, I think the husband should probably be like, come on, ladies, like, let's just calm this down. I don't know whose side he should choose. He might need to just tell his wife, like, babe, come on, just let mama sit in the front seat and be done with it. Wife might be mad for a little while, but, they get home and make up, it'll be over. So I personally think the husband should just come on, squash it, and let's go on, get in this car so we can go and do what we got to do and be done with it.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Bree.
Yeah, Katrina took the words out of my mouth. The only thing I was going to say was, at the end of this situation, I'm going to just have to wop dobby doo wop. Because after all of this drama you done put me through,
Do what?
play the song. Play the play the track. So to answer the question though, Quentin usually is the mediator. We haven't had any issues, not to put an issue out there, but Quentin usually is the one of the family to kind of mediate, especially for his mother's side, because he's the only, how can I say this, like the younger male. So a lot of people lean on Quentin to mediate the female issues because he's like the only boy cousin. Everybody else is a girl.
Okay.
So he's always, Quentin. I'm like, figure it out. But anyway, so that's it.
Yeah. Ebony, who calms that unrest?
I feel like the husband should calm that. And it's because the husband knows the wife, the husband knows the mama, so it's kind of like you have to be that bridge in between, the two. So yeah, most definitely the husband needs to be that.
And I agree. I think the husband has a responsibility to end that. He knows his mom and he knows his wife, and I think that he would be the better person to try to, get them together and get them quit fighting over the front seat. So he would be the one.
And it would be best for him to do that, because if he don't, it's going to be bad for him on both ends. So you should want to make sure that it's good on each side.
Ebony, what you say?
Katrina, I ain't messing with you.
It's going to be bad for you on both sides, okay? So just put a wop to it, okay? Not a stop, put a wop to it.
Go ahead on, girl. But I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good topic because I've, married, I'm married now, but even before this, I've always thought, like, just personally, the whole dynamic of the man, because he's having to, a lot of people say, what do they call it? Mama's boy. And not to say Quentin is a mama's boy, but he is the only child of his mother. So I guess he is a mama's boy. But it's just like, I've always thought about that. You guys, I've really sat back and said, when Yolanda brought this topic up, I'm like, it is kind of hard for the man when you really think about it, because he's trying to respect his mama, but he's also trying to do what the Bible says, which is cleave to his wife. So in some instances, one of these women gonna be mad.
Yeah. That's definitely true. And like you, Breonna, my husband is the only child too. So he's not only is he an only child, my son is the only grandchild. So I play with him a lot of times. I told him one time, I said, you know what? I think your mama will be satisfied if I just get on somewhere and it's just you, her, and London. I said, because, and I was joking with him, but he kind of like got upset about that. He was like, how would you say that? Like, no, my mama loves you. And I love his mama. Like, we joke, like she talks junk. Like we joke and we play.
Yeah.
We play a lot. Fun fact, me, him, and his mom, we're all Aquarius. So,
wow.
Yeah, her birthday is January 26th, mine is the 29th, and his is the 4th. So, yeah, it can get kind of hectic sometimes, because it's kind of like, we get along because we're all kind of like the same, but then sometimes it can be like, look now, okay?
Right.
But yeah, it's I don't know, it's funny, it is.
Yeah. Well, speaking of mothers and women and, the mothers and the wives, I'm going to switch it up this week. Normally we do the question of the day this time, but I'm going to go ahead and go to my sister girl of the week because she fits right into this. The Civil Rights Activist and Trumpet Awards founder, Zernona Clayton. And I hope I'm saying her, yes, Zernona Clayton. She was a very dear friend of the latest Representative Lewis, John Lewis, who recently passed away. They were very good friends. And she was the one who introduced him to his wife, Lillian. And she told a story at his memorial that was so sweet, how she got so sick and tired of her friend having all the bad deals, out of all the bad do's and deals. So she hooked her up with a strong man. And so I wanted to switch that up because we were talking about the mothers and the wives and responsibilities. And I think her as a friend is a great responsibility. You know, she took on that responsibility and said, hey, I'm tired of my friend getting hurt. She's not going to have the daughter-in-law issues or you know, the mother-in-law issues. I'm going to hook her up right. So I just wanted to throw that out there. She is an icon. Y'all have to go look her up. She's a beautiful person. And I'm going to read what I wrote about her. I said, such a refreshing and honorable spirit. I watched her as she reminisced about her friendship with the late, great Representative John Lewis and his wife, Lillian. She spoke about how she got tired of seeing her friend Lillian be approached by men who weren't any good. So she arranged for her to meet Mr. Lewis, a true friend, to look out for her sister. So for that, she is our sister girl of the week. And not only that, but like I said, she's an icon, a civil rights activist. She was there when the late, great John Lewis was fighting those battles. She was right there with him. She was there when she wanted to do award shows. She is an icon. The Trumpet Awards founder. Okay, so y'all go look her up. Okay. Now, getting on back into our flow, the question of the day: heels or flats? What kind of shoes are we liking? I'm going to go ahead and say I prefer flats, but I know that I have to throw on some heels from time to time. I'm game. I'm ready for that. Ebony, what do you prefer?
I'm going to say both. Listen, you got to get you somebody that can do both, okay? You got to be able to do both. Now, let me tell you, comfortable heels though, okay? I'm not talking about those skinny like this. No, I don't need the skinny heel. Listen, I need something that can support, okay? Yeah. But listen, I love my flats too. I love my sneakers. I love my Vans. So yeah, I'm a both type of chick.
Yeah. Bree, what do you prefer, dear?
Lately, I've been on the flat game. I've just been rocking my flats, but like Ebony, lady in the street, but a heel in the bed. It's like, nah, I wear heels when necessary. Let me say it like that.
What do you say?
Y'all just go ahead and rewind the tape if you want to hear that again.
Katrina, where you at, dear? Heels or flats?
I like them both. Right here lately, it's been flats for me. But back in my younger years, I loved the heel. If me and my friends got together and we could just be going to the movies or out to eat somewhere, I'd be the only one dressed up in heels. They'd be like, girl, where you think you going? I'm like, I just got to put my heels on. But right here recently, it's flats for me. But I love a good heel. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So audience, you tell us what you prefer. Are you a heels kind of girl, or you into your flats? Or do you do both? Which, or do you have your heels when it's that time to have the heels on? Y'all know what I'm saying, okay?
Oh, yes.
So, the chick phase. I have been rocking the cozy socks from Five and Below. I don't know if wherever you are, if you have a Five and Below, it's something like a jazzy dollar store. That's what I like to think of it as. They're just regular old little cozy socks. Mine are yellow. I love them to pieces, and I will be putting them on later today. Okay, that's the chick fade for this week. One word motivation. I'm going to go with let's see. Respect. We must, Katrina said it, we must respect our elders. Okay, now I know that some of you ladies, you're his wife. You want to ride in the front seat. I do get that. But if it wasn't for that mother who brought that good man here on this earth, then he wouldn't be your husband, okay? Let's just go ahead and be real here.
Very true.
Girlfriends to my sons, please understand that I'm his mother. Well, my son's girlfriends are beautiful, okay? They're very respectful and they're very beautiful girls. Got good hairs on their shoulders. I'm very proud that my sons chose them. So we're not talking about them. Well, girl, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, I heard that mama bear now.
It's coming out.
Girl, Miss Yolanda love you, okay? So I'm not talking about my girls. But we have to respect those elders, okay? Well, if it wasn't for them women, then you wouldn't have the husband. So that's just my take on that. Katrina.
2 words, let go. It's just let go. Let go and let God, okay?
Yeah.
There you go. That's me.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Ebony.
I'm gonna say, I got 2 words. I'm gonna say understand and care, because you have to understand where the moms are coming from. And you know, me having a son now, and he's my only child, I can understand where his mom, you know, was coming from, you know, when she would say certain things and I was like, what she say? But now I understand, you know, I understand. So, you know, understand and care. Care for your mother-in-law. Have compassion. I just dropped like 3 words. I'm sorry.
No, I love it. Good. Yes. Drop some knowledge on us. Absolutely. Love it. Bree.
My word is balance. Just find balance in who gets the front seat. Today is me, tomorrow is you.
Take turns.
Balance, baby. But yeah.
I call dibs.
I got something to say, guys.
It is a good
jokes
balance.
aside, go ahead.
It is. I was about to say it is a good balance, because you can have the front seat once she's dropped off.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, those situations don't happen much. Because it's kind of, like I said, it's similar to Ebony's. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I usually get in the bag. Just that one time, I was like, truth is, I'm tired. But I was tired just like she was tired, you know? But anyway, it's all good.
If your husband can't drive, if he sucks at driving, you might just want to live in the back seat every time. Let her be up there. Look, let her be up there and have her foot about to go through the floorboard.
You know, Quentin is a pretty good driver, though, guys. He's pretty good.
That's good.
Oh, cute. She's showing her honey out.
He's a pretty good driver. It's your girl he worried about. Push it to the limit.
Oh, Lord. You be on 2 wheels. I know I ain't riding with Bree.
Oh, I'm gonna get you there safely, baby. We riding first class.
What's that? That meme. It said when your friends complain about you driving, it said, "But did you die though?"
We all here.
Listen. That is
Hey, Ebony, before we move forward, my son, when he be driving, child, when you said that your foot about to go through the floor,
you got an imaginary brake over there.
oh,
Girl, yes.
When I first started driving, that was my mom. She was like, Brianna. I'm like, we all right now. Calm down now.
No, my daughter, she hates to drive when I'm with her. And she's like, Mom, okay, I know how to drive. You always looking at me like, what are you doing? I'd be like, ooh, slow down, wait, hold on. You hit brakes too soon. You hit brakes too.
yeah.
Girl, she be like, Mom, calm down.
Yeah.
You need to get in the back.
But I guess if it was my son driving, then his girlfriend, please just get up there, okay? Because I'm just being a Now, I do have
Good to me. Yolanda said, I don't care what I said earlier. He drives.
Because Ebony got me thinking here. You're right. I do be pushing my leg down. And I be pushing my right leg, and then my arthritis act up. So I lose.
I'm telling you. Fast driving, I cannot stand like super fast driving. But it's so weird. You know what? I can't stand somebody else driving me fast. I drive fast, but I don't like someone else driving me fast. Like that tears my nerves up, like so serious. I remember one day I was riding with my sister. We were in Charlotte for my graduation. And we were on the way to the mall, and she almost missed the exit. The exit is right here. We were here. She like went like this. Oh my God! I think I saw my life flash like for a second, like when she did that. Like I'm like trying to grab her.
I clutched for the pearls, baby. That's all I got.
I was so scared. Oh my God, I was so scared. And we were going pretty fast. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I said something else, but I ain't gonna say it up here. But I'm like, girl.
She let the words slip like Yolanda.
Oh my God.
I don't like nobody else driving me fast, but I drive pretty fast, so yeah.
Yeah, because we don't feel it when we driving. You know, I drive, but we don't feel it when, you know. But that was such a good conversation, y'all. Audience, let us know how you feeling about this entire conversation. If you were at a 1, did we lift you up to a 5? Let us know how you feel. Leave us some comments, okay? We want to hear from you. Now, we ain't going nowhere until we shout out our merch. Y'all know where to find it by now. Teesprings/stores/ChiChat. Go ahead, rock your merch. Get your mugs. Get your leggings. Get your socks. Get your t-shirts. Okay, we have all sorts of things in there that would tickle your fancy. Go ahead and give it a try, and shout out your girls. Okay. Now that's it. That's it for us. Y'all know we'll be back next week. Blessings to all of you for checking us out every single Friday. We love you guys. And again, hey, we want to see some comments. Okay? We care about what you think and how you feel. All right, so that's it for this week. We will see you guys next week. Y'all be safe, be blessed, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to our episode of ChiChat. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at ChiChat Podcast.